Hey, hi there. My name is Philip Hilgartner, and I'm a solutions architect here at ConnectALL. And today I'm going to show you how to integrate Rally and Jira in 3 easy steps and show you how simple that can be. Uh, in the scenario that we're going to do today, we're going to take the role of a support technician that has discovered a bug during a support case call. And they need to send that bug over to development who is using Rally so that they can resolve the issues so they can eventually close the case. Now, typically, if you're not using ConnectALL, the support tech may need to manually create a new ticket in Rally. And should a customer call back looking for a status update, they'll need to log into Rally, take a look at the status, and possibly make a manual update in Jira that the customer called. And in a lot of organizations, when a customer follows up, that's usually a cue to raise the status of that support ticket. So what we're going to do is create an automation that automatically creates that new ticket in Rally for us. And through that automation, updates any changes to the ticket, whether it happens in Rally or it happens in Jira, so that we can facilitate communication between both teams in a more effective manner. So what we're going to do is first we're going to start out by creating a new support ticket and follow the path, and then I'll show you how we set that automation up. So let me go ahead and share my screen for you. Okay, so we're currently looking at Jira, and I'm going to go ahead and create a new problem ticket. And let's go down and give it a summary. I'm going to say something simple. We'll call it a new bug for the sake of this. And I'm going to just give it a higher number. And we'll say something like, user is unable to reach the intranet. And we'll go ahead and create that. And I'm going to create a second ticket, and I'll explain why we're doing this in just a moment. And this ticket, we'll say we found a bug, and in this case, text is missing from save button. We'll give it a quick description. Not visible. Oh. Okay. And because we're a good tech, let's go ahead and create this, and then we'll also make an update. We're going to also include a screenshot. So we'll just choose an image file here. Excellent. Okay. So what's happening in the background is ConnectALL is communicating with both Jira and Rally, and it's asking, hey, do you have anything new since the last time I checked? And in this case, of course, the answer is going to be yes. And when it communicates between products, it will create a new ticket based on the criteria we've set. Now that reminds me, I did miss a step. So on this ticket, I had meant to add a label, and we're going to call this label bug. There we go. And we're not going to make any changes there. So I'm going to go into ConnectALL, and because there's a delay, in my process. I'm going to go ahead and sync it now. So we'll go ahead and allow that to occur. We'll see here that we have successfully created a new ticket in Rally. In this case, it is DE78. So let's take a look. We'll go ahead and give our Rally session a quick refresh. And there is the ticket that we just created. Text is missing from the Save button. Now, let's go ahead and make an update here. Let's say that, okay, this is great, but I need a little bit more information. And we'll go ahead and post that. Now, of course, the same is going to happen. We're going to, ConnectALL is going to poll both products. And if there are any updates between the two, it's going to synchronize that information between the two products. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the ConnectALL dashboard. And sure enough, you'll see in the black text that we have updated the original ticket because there was a change. And of course, we check in Jira, and we'll give that a quick refresh. And we made a change to the comments, so we added a comment. Please provide more information on this issue. So as you see, we're now able to facilitate communication between the support desk and development on this issue, possibly eliminating some search between different products or even a phone call to the dev team interrupting their flow. We all know what that can be like. So you may have noticed here in Rally, let me go back to my defects list, that the original ticket that I created, it was new bug 3, didn't show up here. So why is that? Well, we don't want all of our support desk tickets to create bugs in Rally. So we did a bit of configuration magic and created a filter so that only items that have the label of bug actually get included in that synchronization. So let's go ahead and take a look at the configuration in ConnectALL and see how we got here and how we do this magic. So I'm going to go to the mapping details in our automation, and we're going to go through the setup in each stage. The first one is to create our connection between the two products. Here we've got Jira and, of course, Rally. You enter in the appropriate URL information to each product's API and the credentials. And that's the first step. Next, we look at the entity mapping. So the entity mapping is simply the process of telling ConnectALL which products we're using and what our issue types are. So here we selected the project, in this case, our service requests in Jira, and what issue type, in this case, problems, as you saw. Over in Rally, we're going to make those requests create tickets in defects in this particular workspace. Now, I'd mentioned how we created a configuration that only sends bugs over rather than sending every single ticket. We did that simply using this flow filter. And I created a filter that simply says labels equals bugs. What that means is when ConnectALL does its synchronization to Rally, it takes a look at any items that have changes and looks for the condition, a label that has bug. If that is positive, it includes that into the synchronization. If it doesn't, then it does not send that information or that issue over to Rally. And then finally is the actual field mapping. So this is where we translate each field into an appropriate field in the other product. On the left and right, we see representations of all the available fields that are provided by both APIs. To create a field mapping, you simply click on one field on one side, click on an appropriate field on the other side, and then note whether it's a bidirectional or a single or unidirectional mapping. Once you're complete, you simply add that mapping. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I did for this demo. For this demo, we created mappings between our attachments, resolutions, environment, and so forth, all the various fields that are important to this particular integration, information that a dev person and a support desk person may need in those tickets. On certain items like priority, we also do a value mapping in which we explain to each product what, for example, highest means in priority between Jira and Rally, and so forth down the various values. So that is how we do that, and it's as simple as that. Now, I wanted to just do one last update because we're talking about that bug status. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the previous issue that we created, bug 3. So let's go ahead and open that issue up and go down to our label and notice we don't have bugs. So we're going to go ahead and apply that status to this one. And we will go back to ConnectALL. And I'm just going to clear this so we can see that communication happen. And we'll go ahead and sync now. And sure enough, we've gone ahead and created from that issue a new issue in Rally. So if we refresh our screen here, notice that we now have the new bug, DE79, updated and created in Rally. So that, guys, is all there is to it. 3 easy steps, a little bit of thought and planning, and you too can use ConnectALL to automate communication between Rally and Jira Service Desk, or any other product for that matter. As simple as that. I can't stress it enough. So thank you so much for attending today. And should you have any questions, feel free to send an email to sales@connectall.com, and we will definitely get back to you and see how we can assist you. Have a very good evening and have a fantastic rest of your week. Thank you so much.